Good morning, year two, and we're back together again. But today we're not going to do revision. Today we will continue unit 4, and that's light and dark. Hope you will enjoy the lesson with more information that you're going to take through this unit. Using light. Okay, why do you think we need light that much in our lives? Imagine your house without light. Is it going to be a good thing? I don't think so, especially in the dark. We need light in our lives, so it's something very important. When it's dark, we use light to help us see. Even in the streets, in the dark, we have street lights. We have lights in our cars, so we can see the road. Light is used in several things. These are some examples the light is used in. Festivals, celebrations, warning people of danger, and of course, in our homes. Usually at night, the lights are on everywhere. There's something called Morse code. Morse code is a secret message sailors use to signal messages with lights. Using short and long flash lights. These are the signals of international Morse code. You don't have to learn this. You don't have to learn this, but I added it so you have more information. So boats can signal each other by using lights. I can turn on the light and close it immediately, or I can make it for a short time. Okay, let's identify shadows. Darkness is the absence or lack of light. Some materials block the light. They stop it from coming through. You can try this at home, and you can block any light that's on, and you can block it with any material, even with your hands. Objects that are blocking light make shadows. Okay? You can even see your shadow if you blocked the light. Shadows are similar to the objects that make them. If you saw the shadow of the bed, it's the bed, but it's shadow. It's blocking the light. Here are some activities that you can do so you can see your shadow. Activity A. You can get any materials you have at home. You prepare different objects on a table, for example, an apple, a toy, a cup, anything you want. Take a torch or a mobile from your parents and turn the flashlights on. Okay? Then turn off the lights in the room you're sitting in and focus the torch on these objects. You will observe their shadows on the table, as you can see in the picture, but this is the shadows on the wall. If you're not near the wall, you're going to see the shadows of the objects on the table. They're going to be the same image, but in black. These are shadows. You block the light with these objects. When you put the torch on them, you block the light coming through the torch with these objects. You can try them anytime, but this needs a dark place. Activity B. Shine a torch onto the wall. Can you see the light? Of course, when you shine a torch on the wall, you can see the light. Now put your hand in front of the torch. Can you see the light on the wall now? I don't think so. When you try this, I don't think so you can see the wall. Is some of the light blocked? Yes, some of the light is blocked by my hand or your hand. Your hand stopped the light from reaching the wall. Look at these shadows and let's try and mention the objects. What are these objects? First one is the shadow of a hat. The second is a shadow of a bed. The third picture is the shadow of an apple. And the last picture, the fourth one, is the shadow of a chicken. Even if you went on a sunny outside and you see your shadow, yourself on the ground. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Shadows outdoors. Now we can the most sunniest place in your house. We're going to do these two activities in a sunny place in your house or even the balcony. The sun is a source of light. When light is blocked, it makes shadows. So, look at activity A and check the picture near it. Search for a sunny place at home near a window and stand there. Can you see your shadow? I think you will see your shadow on a wall or on the ground. Describe what you see. Do you see color? Do you see details? Do you see shapes? Describe and write on a piece of paper, what do you see in this shadow? Activity B. In a sunny area on a wall at home, try to make different shapes of objects with your hands. Ask your parents to take a picture of the shadows you have made on the wall. This type of shadow you created on the wall. You can stand in a sunny place and the sun comes on the wall. You start making shapes and animals also on the wall. Like you can see in the picture, this is a picture of, or this is a shadow of a deer that is made by hand. As you can see, and also you can do a flower, or you can do maybe birds also. So try and do different shapes and different characters on the wall and let your parents take a picture. Okay, some objects that when you block the lights with, some objects are transparent and some objects are opaque. Let's know what's the meaning of transparent and what's the meaning of opaque. Okay, light travels in straight lines. Of course, we do not see these lines. It's invisible to us. But they travel in straight lines. Light shines through gaps in blinds. Do you have blinds in your room? Do you have blinds in your living room? These blinds, we have it by our windows. So when it's so sunny, we close them. Lights shine through them, but sometimes these blinds are opaque and sometimes they're transparent. But what's the meaning of opaque and what's the meaning of transparent? Not going to tell you yet. Some materials block light. When light is blocked from a source, you can see a shadow. When you block a light from the source that's coming through, you can see the shadow on the wall, on the ground, on the furniture, but you can see the shadow. So, some materials are transparent. That means light can get through them, but not fully. Like as we said, the blinds. We have most of our house have blinds, and most of them, they are transparent. Lights can come in, but not fully. Such as glass. Lights can come through glass, water, air, but they do not make good shadows because lights can come through them. You cannot make a good shadow if light can come through. What about opaque? Opaque, light can't get through. These objects, the light cannot get through them. We can't see through them, such as wood, brick, and metal. These three objects, lights cannot get through them, so they are opaque. They make dark shadows. They make good shadows. Why do they make good shadows? Because the light cannot pass through them. Okay, once more. Transparent means the objects allow lights to go through them, but not fully, so they are not good shadows. But opaque, lights cannot get through the opaque objects, so they make good shadows. Okay? So, let's see some of the materials are drawn over here, or the pictures are here. What are you going to do is get a piece of paper and draw a table. Divide the table into two columns. One column is for transparent and the other is for opaque. Then look at the picture and sort them accordingly. What's the meaning of sort? Sort means putting the picture that is transparent together and putting the pictures that they are opaque together. Okay, let's see the first picture. This is a picture of a glass. Do you think it's transparent or opaque? First of all, I'm going to ask myself a question. Does light come through? Yes, light comes through, but not fully. So does it make a good shadow? No, it doesn't make a good shadow. So this one is a transparent object. Okay, let's go to the second picture. It's a ball. Do you think a ball is transparent or opaque? Can you see through the ball? Can light go through the ball? No, light cannot go through the ball, so that makes them good shadows. So they are opaque. Balls are opaque objects. Let's go to the door. Can light go through the door? No, lights cannot go through the door, so it's opaque. What about the boy? What about ourselves, our body? Does light go through our bodies? No, light does not go through our bodies. So we are opaque. Let's go below the boy. A window. Can a window allow light go through? Yes. Windows allows light goes through. So it is transparent. It doesn't have good it doesn't make good shadows. Near the window, we have water. Do you think water is transparent or opaque? Okay, let's see. Water, water. Does it, I will ask myself these two questions. Does it allow light to come through? Yes, it does. Does it make good shadows? No, it doesn't. So it is transparent. The last picture is a picture of a pencil. Does a pencil allow light go through? No, it doesn't. So it's opaque. It does make a good shadow. So you sort the pictures out and you put each picture in their right column. Okay, fun with shadows. Do you know that there is an art called silhouette? An art called silhouette. And the picture of the lady here, it's not a picture, it's called silhouette. Means it's an image with no details, only with black paper. Okay? There was a man long ago made portraits. What is portraits? It's a picture of faces. He usually drew faces of people. These are portraits. There are artists, they only draw portraits, people's faces. He cut out the shape of their face from the side using black paper. The picture looked like shadows, as you can see of the picture of the cat below and the picture of the girl aside. We call them silhouettes. This is the artist name, by the way. Okay, so this is a kind of art. If you would like to Google it, you're going to find a lot of pictures, silhouettes of a lot of people. You can do it at home. Okay, remember, have black paper. You're going to do only an outline on a paper. You're going to cut the black paper with no details. Okay, let's go one by one in the activity. Make your own silhouette. Draw an outline of a person or an animal on black paper. Cut it out and stick it on white paper. Challenge your family to name the silhouette. They have to say, for example, you can make members of your families, you can make each member a silhouette and they would guess which silhouette goes to who. This is a fun game, by the way. Or even animals, or even, what can I tell you, famous people, but famous people is a little bit hard than normal ones. So I hope you had enjoyed the lesson today. Please start studying the lesson. And if you have any questions, please write them down so we can discuss them on Thursday. Thank you so much for your time.